With the stasis grid down, the Zerg have begun infesting the surface of Cybros. We do not have long if we wish to save the purifiers. Your Templar are ready, Hierarch. Give the word, and it shall be reclaimed. These Zerg are truly as tenacious as the Archives claim. Their infestation already spreads across the surface.
And Amon's hybrid has begun fortifying the hives. We must hope for the aid of the purifiers to win this battle.
Indeed. According to the station schematics, Cybros' power architecture is divided into 4 distinct quadrants. Each is sealed by 3 null circuits. Destroying all of the circuits in a quadrant should restore its power, activating at least some of the purifiers.
We will need to keep a watchful eye upon the core matrix. If the Zerg destroy it, Cybros falls as well.
We should try to locate the null circuits as soon as it is safe to do so, Hierarch.
Artanis, there are unpowered cannons placed near the core matrix. With enough fortification, this would be a defensible position. I'm detecting a purifier awakening on its own. Wait, something is amiss. The AI has gone rogue.
Its Solarite memory lattice has grown irreversibly unstable. We should disable it. At least we can put its Solarite to use.
I have returned. The Zerg broods are reacting to our battle plan. They have begun guarding the null circuits. The Zerg are attacking from the northeast. They're trying to break through our nexus point. The Shadow Guard will transmit. Input command. I have returned.
The core matrix is under attack. It must not fall. Upgrade complete.
I am needed. Hierarch, the hybrid are moving to strike the core matrix. We must tighten its defenses. Give us Evan. I am needed. So be it. Ineffective. Now attack.
There, a null circuit. Destroy it, and power should begin to flow again.
I walk the shadow path. I have returned. resumed.
Flow increasing exponentially. It's working. The purifiers are activating.
I am Executor Clolarian. I address the leader of the Firstborn.
Executor Clolarian, your deeds are taught to all Templar, even to this day.
Cease your adulation. Why do you seek the purifiers?
Brothers, you were created to protect the Empire. Yet we did not treat you as you deserved, as true Templar. I implore you to forgive our ancestors' mistakes, to take up your ancient charge once more, and join us as equals.
We will see if you speak truth. You will aid us in purifying this alien threat. Only then shall we discuss this further. Sentinels, advance upon the alien stronghold. Purify the invaders.
This base is under attack.
I feel your presence. I heed.
Upgrade complete.
There shall be a reckoning. Sabil. Our cannons. It is destined.
Upgrade complete.
We mark. Our blades meet the enemy. Destined. I walk the shadowed path. Osharis Shien. We march to victory. It is destined. I have returned.
Firstborn. I remember. Betrayal. Death. Unacceptable.
A shame. Karax, do what you must.
Understood, Phoenix. I will see the Solarite is recovered properly.
Pours alarm. I feel your presence.
Base is under attack.
Our cannon shall sing. There shall be a reckoning.
The Zerg hive here is heavily defended. We should reactivate the purifiers before we engage.
Sabil.
We should attack this null circuit. Destroying it will help us awaken the purifiers.
Our cannon shall sing.
Base is under attack.
It is destined. Our cannon shall sing.
Null circuits destroyed. Station at half power.
I return to serve. We march to victory. Cause alarm. Purifiers! Our home is under assault by alien forces. Move out and eliminate them. We march to victory. Cause alarm. There shall be a reckoning. It is destined. Our cannon shall sing. We march to victory. It is destined. I walk the shadow. Engaging forward. I am returning. There shall be a reckoning. follows Allah.
You must construct additional pylons.
The last grouping of null circuits is located here. The third quadrant is coming online now. Cybros is at 75% power.
Brothers, our time has come. Eliminate the alien bioforms with extreme prejudice.
Take caution, Hierarch. The Zerg presence is overwhelming in that region. We should attack this null circuit. Destroying it will help us awaken the purifiers. Signals are fully unlocked. Cybros is awakening. Hierarch, Cybros has reached full power, and the purifiers are cleansing the station of the Zerg.
Fight on, brothers. Slaughter them to the last.
Wait, I've been disconnected from Cybros' systems. The core is activating. It's going to fire.
Solarian, what are you...
Commencing purification.
Zerg biosigns disappearing. The surface of Endion has been cleansed of life.
It is over. Phoenix, contact the purifiers. I would speak to them. Executor Clolarian, you have awoken during the Firstborn's darkest hour. You have shown us that the Purifiers are a mighty force that could turn the tide of this war. I ask you now to honor your sacred charge as Templar and fight beside your brethren as you did before.
You are no different than the Conclave. Once again, you try to control us.
No. I wish to make amends for our past failures. I have fought battles alongside one of you. Phoenix, the one you are linked with. The Conclave feared your kind, but they are no more. I know you are true Templar. I have seen it. I ask that we stand as one, or none of us shall stand at all.
I will counsel with the others. They are deliberating. If we are to follow, we would ask the entity Phoenix to speak for us. There is much about this time we do not yet understand. But as long as you hold to your word, Hierarch, the Purifiers shall join the Firstborn.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
This errand of yours has been a waste of our time. We should leave for Slain.
The Purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal Darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
I have been analyzing the Purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores.
What does any of that mean, Karax?
Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other.
Interesting.
Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave.
The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now. We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Phoenix.
Phoenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Phoenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
It brings me great joy that the Purifiers have chosen to join the Daylom. But there is still the matter of the Tal'Darim. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little. If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken. It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rak'Shir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'Darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, the ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
I wish to know more about this Rak'Shir, your ritual combat.
To understand Rak'Shir, you must first understand the sacred chain of ascension that ultimately links to Amon. Each of us is shackled to his will, and to the will of he who is in the link above. And yet, there is a way to ascend. By blade and blood, any Tal'Darim can usurp the position of the one above his station. It is through this ritual that Amon's ascendants are assured to be the most capable to carry out his will.
Then Malash is the most powerful of your people?
He is considered so, but he has yet to face me.
I've been analyzing the Tal'Darim's war machines. Their technology is cloned from Kalai designs. Aside from the construction materials, there is little deviation. How is this feat possible?
There have always been legends of vessels that set out into the cosmos and never returned. Of attack forces gone missing.
I have heard these stories. Whispers of angry spirits of our past that strike when you are most vulnerable. Imagine if all this time we have been fighting an unknown war against the Tal'Darim.
It would explain a great deal.
How sad. They are thieves, never knowing the joys of their own invention. How despicable.
Our scouts are reporting the Dominion is attempting to fight back the Golden Armada. Despite their efforts, multiple systems have fallen.
There are things I understand about the Tal'Darim. Their zeal, their desire to appease their god. What I cannot understand is why Amon would cast aside his loyal allies so easily. Why he would betray their sacred trust and treat them as fodder.
I have felt his grand ambitions, Artanis. The dark truth is, Amon wishes no allies, aside from his hybrid. He believes he's ending a cycle of violence, but he only brings about an eternity of abomination.
In order to invoke the challenge of Rakshir, preparations must be completed, as the decrees of old describe. Ready your warriors. Malash will surely attempt to interfere. These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
If it must be done. Wait, what is that strange fog?
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of Slain, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides. They do not possess their full power here, yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly.
I thought you promised an assured victory, Alarak.
You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Very well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught. The Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
We are at full power.
Sons.
This vessel.
Guardians stand watch over the shrines. Kill them slowly and painfully.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
Hierarch, I was able to scan the Tal'Darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
Give us your command. The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your preparations if you are so inclined. Stand watch.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Upgrade complete.
Amon's forces are gone. Now's your chance to attack the Guardians. The strength of the Chosen!
Tal'Darim ships are heading towards our nexus, Hierarch.
Bring them down!
Derasut. Mitoga.
Xel'naga Afal.
Time for battle.
Do you sense it? Terrazine. A shame you'll have no time to enjoy it with Amon's forces coming after you.
I have returned.
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
I have returned.
Teleport successful. Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
I walk the shadowed path. I have returned.
The skies orange. Not for long. I stalk through the stars. For honor. Base is under attack.
I walk the shadowed path.
For honor. The skies await.
Amon's forces are gone. Now's your chance to attack the Guardians.
Returned.
Siravek Cryor.
Do not fear death. Fear Amon.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Upgrade complete. Understood. Where do our enemies lurk? On the wings of justice.
I have returned.
Base is under attack. I will comply.
I walk the shadowed path.
The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your preparations if you're so inclined.
I walk the shadowed path. I have returned.
Where do our enemies lurk?
Transmit. Confirmed.
Upgrade complete. Teleport successful.
I walk the shadowed path.
Base is under attack.
I have returned.
Teleport successful. Base is under attack. I am eager to strike. I stalk through the stars. I will comply. On the wings of justice.
I walk the I have returned.
Base is under attack.
Paradakral.
Time for battle.
I walk the shadowed path.
The skies.
I have returned.
Base is under attack.
We await our charge. Make use of me.
Teleport successful.
So be it.
Fog is fading. What better time is there to slay my enemies?
For soon. I have returned.
You have not enough minerals.
I return to serve.
Where do our
Phase crystals charge.
Our blades meet. We serve the will of the High Lord.
mineral field completed?
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Have you come to bear witness to the end?
This shall not be our end, but a new beginning. Mineral field depleted.
Channel the light of Aiur.
Base is under attack.
Phase crystals charge. Processed. Xel'naga Afal.
Mineral field depleted.
Phase.
Mineral field depleted. We have destroyed a Tal'Darim mothership.
Excellent. Only one remains.
This vessel shall invade. Phase crystal jar.
If it is so thrilling, why not join us?
Well, I must save my strength to face Malash, of course. Oh, do you sense it? Clarity. A shame you'll have no time to enjoy it with Amon's forces coming after you.
Base is under attack.
Xel'naga, this vessel shall
Base is under attack. Meet the enemy.
channel the light of Aiur. This vessel shall impose.
Base is under attack.
Channel the light of Aiur.
Base is under attack.
I walk the shadow. Blades meet the enemy.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
I walk the shadowed path.
The Tarazine fumes are gone. Continue your hunt, Artanis.
that is true.
Behold the strength of the Chosen.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Xel'naga Afal. Calibrating void lenses.
Base is under attack.
We are
Teleport successful. Base is under attack. On Porcall.
Xel'naga.
Teleport successful.
This is challenge. We are at full power.
Teleport successful. You should have everything now, facemate.
Thank you, Hierarch. I shudder to think of what they were planning to do with it.
Engaging foe.
Teleport successful.
Our blades meet the enemy. You will stand against a god?
We approach the void. Ready your warriors.
You go to your death, Alarak. The Dark God will destroy you.
I have heard enough of his lies.
Your ritual is complete. What now?
Well, they were not part of the ritual, but these traitors would have aided Malash in it, and I wish to see them die. Now the time has come. High Lord, hear me. I invoke the right of Rakshir. Fight me according to our laws, or die a coward.
We meet in combat at daybreak. You shall have your challenge.
I am going to make this clear. The Templar are not a weapon you can wield as you wish. We are not here to slay your enemies under false pretenses. Deceive me again, and this alliance of ours comes to an end.
Slaying Malash's guardians fulfilled more than one purpose. Once the High Lord lies dead at my feet, none will challenge my rule. After all these years, my victory is nearly at hand. I feel his concern, Artanis. He knows that I'm coming for him.
Malash.
No. Amon. Through the breath of creation, I peer beyond the veil. Oh, yes, I feel his rage washing over me. He knows I no longer fear him. He knows that the Tal'Darim have no collar for him to control. I will turn the Chosen against him.
Do not assume you are already victorious, Alarak. Do not let the Terrazine cloud your judgment. You have a battle to win first.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have delivered the killing blow in 1,000 ways.
From my experience, overconfidence is your opponent's greatest ally. Do not let yours aid Malash.
Spoken as one who welcomes defeat.
A new faction has joined our forces in the War Council.
Malash has proven himself to be a dangerous leader.
Indeed. That's why my victory shall be the sweetest of ecstasy.
Has he defeated many in this rite?
Countless. He ascended the chain with brutal wrath, plowing through all who opposed him. It's as if he were blessed by the Dark God. They called him the Blade of Amon.
And still he was challenged?
It is our way. He defeated each with lingering cruelty. Malash revels in bringing his challengers to the edge of death and tormenting them for a time after.
That does not comfort me, Alarak.
Comfort is a myth, given to younglings until they are ready for the trials and pain that is true existence. Leave me. It is time to make preparations.
Karax, the Keystone, it's
Reacting to void energies upon the planet's surface, most likely. I've seen this before on Ulnar. This Terrazine must be directly linked to the void.
The Tal'Darim call it the breath of creation. They believe imbibing it allows them to speak directly to Amon.
A far-fetched claim, yet I cannot deny its plausibility. The substance's properties appear to be foreign to our universe.
Perhaps this is why it is so holy to them. They seek out planets rich in Terrazine and turn them into temples to their god.
Our coming here may be a blessing to us. If the Keystone reacts to Terrazine like it does with void energy, I may be able to use it to stress the artifact, determine its limits.
Perhaps fate has not abandoned us completely. We must have faith.
I prefer results, Hierarch. Amon is powerful in measures that eclipse even the Queen of Blades. There is no room for uncertainty.
I greet you, Artanis.
This chain of ascension is a despicable practice.
It is how the Kalai once thought of the Nerazim's Shadow Walk.
There is no comparison. Our society was not founded upon...
Their culture is one unyielding hierarchy. Servant to master, a constant reinforcement of their bondage to Amon. But they have been lied to, Matriarch.
And how could this change if it is all they have ever known?
Our people once only knew hatred of one another. Suspicion.
Yes.
We viewed your practices as barbaric, and you viewed ours as cruel. It is the same with the Tal'Darim. With the destruction of Amon and the revelation of his betrayal, I expect their entire society to seek out who they truly are and what they wish to be.
The darkness within calls for the blood of Malash. Now is the hour of my ascendance. Let Rakshir commence!
The rite of Rakshir has begun. From this moment, only Alarak and Malash are allowed to engage each other in combat directly. One must overpower the other and reach the pit of sacrifice. There, the victor will stand as the new leader of the Tal'Darim, and the loser's life will be forfeit.
They appear quite evenly matched.
This is true. However, from what I have learned, Rakshir allows the champions' supplicants to support them psionically. Our warriors will be able to aid Alarak, but likewise, the Tal'Darim can assist Malash.
I will ready our forces. Malash will fight ruthlessly to hold on to his power. We must be prepared to do the same.
Channel the light.
The Tal'Darim will send warriors to aid Malash shortly. We should ensure Alarak has sufficient reinforcements.
Xel'naga.
Malash is drawing power from the Tal'Darim. Alarak will need the support of our warriors.
This vessel shall avenge. System
Yes, your psionic power courses through me. Move forward, slaves. Kill all who aid Malash.
You would do well to remember that I command these warriors, Alarak, not you.
I have returned.
Hierarch, I don't understand how this is possible, but my scanners are detecting high solarite concentrations in the native beasts here.
We ought to pursue them. However, I think it best if we don't inform Alarak of this little diversion.
Understood, Hierarch.
Engaging foe. I have returned.
A Tal'Darim attack force is inbound on our nexus point.
Brothers, attack the Firstborn directly! Make use of me. I walk the shadowed path. Our blades meet the enemy. Vigilant.
You must construct additional
Awaiting instructions.
Hierarch, I am sensing hybrid. They come to aid Malash.
Amon's harbingers, join our struggle. Fight well, warriors, and you will also ascend into hybrid.
Oh, you lie with such conviction. It is almost admirable.
upgrade complete.
The shadowed path.
You require more Vespine gas.
You have full power. Annihilation commencing. System down. Under cool run.
I walk the shadowed path.
It would be wise plans for us to build a second nexus here.
I have returned.
Its giant is dead. We face the enemy.
Listen. I walk the shadowed path.
Systems active.
Zok Teledos. Lokatai. We give us your command. I walk. I have returned. Eternally resolute. The Shadow Guard waits. For soon. The guard moves. Your command is law. So be it. Blades meet the enemy. I walk the shadowed path.
Upgrade complete.
Lokatai. Confirmed.
You must construct additional pylons.
Well done, warriors. The first beast has been slain.
You must construct additional pylons.
I sense more hybrid approaching. Be ready.
I have returned. None shall break us.
Base crystal charge. It shall be.
Make use of me. I have returned. Engaging foe.
Base crystal charge.
Aiur, a hybrid dominator has appeared. It is on its way to Lalash.
Cast Parashah.
I walk the shadowed path. I have returned. Transmit. Initiate. Our blades meet the enemy. skies awaiting iron.
We are at full power. This vessel.
A hybrid behemoth. Be wary, Artanis.
Locking on to the beast's coordinates. Warping it aboard.
I have returned.
Upgrade complete.
We are Pass our shore.
Engaging foe.
This vessel.
Engaging foe.
Our confrontation draws to a close, Malash. Soon everyone will know the depth of your treachery.
I have returned. Engaging foe.
This vessel.
I walk the shadowed path. I have returned.
Annihilation commencing.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I walk the shadowed path. I have returned. I have returned.
Hierarch, hybrid with great power are on their way to Malash.
I am needed.
The skies
Awaiting instructions.
teleport successful. Warp field online. Teleport successful.
all of them. My preliminary scans indicate that the solarite deposits are a byproduct of the beast's unusual digestive system.
Are you saying that they're... Wait. Never mind. I do not wish to know.
Warp field.
You require more... Teleport successful.
Master has already won, Amon. You lead our people to their doom. You are right about one thing, Malash. I will lead them.
Teleport successful.
Engaging full.
I sense more hybrid.
Tal'Darim, by the right of Rakshir, I am your High Lord. Listen and obey. Malash promised you lies. There is no ascension. The Tal'Darim will never be uplifted and become hybrid. Amon betrayed us, and for this, he must die. The Tal'Darim have yielded to my authority, and the Death Fleet is now under my command. I will use them both to avenge Amon's betrayal.
Do your people believe in this cause, as you do?
What they believe is of little consequence. What matters is that they obey.
You choose to rule differently than I, Alarak. Despite this, we may not only end the violence between our kind, but forge a powerful alliance.
Can we now? My people are vastly different than yours, Hierarch.
We both desire vengeance, and we are both Protoss. Is that not enough?
Very well. Submit to my absolute authority, and we may indeed unite our forces.
Do not test me, Tal'Darim. Amon is a mighty foe. Your people cannot hope to stand alone against him. You will side with me, and together we will send him back to the abyss.
So you do understand my culture after all. Let us say that for now, we have struck another bargain.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance.
This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Aiur, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Aiur only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch. Rohana!
I can see it, Artanis. The truth Amon wishes to hide. While his brethren, the Xel'naga, slumbered through the millennia, Amon and his followers descended upon Aiur.
And he uplifted our people. They ruled over us as teachers, as gods.
He changed us, manipulated our essence. But we grew beyond his control. He and his followers fled to Xeris to create the Zerg. The hybrid are the culmination of his efforts. False Xel'naga, created in his image. We must...
Rohana, this is too dangerous. You cannot go on like this.
I must, Hierarch. It is my duty to know the truth, to bear it. I know now. This is my purpose.
The Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Aiur until Amon's armies have been brought low. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
Hierarch, as ordered, my Dark Templar have tracked Mobius Corps to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his. Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Corps' vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Corps will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, You know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Facesmith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. But there are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance. This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
Awaiting the call. Zeratul.
The shadow spreads.
Let us proceed. The battle is won. Agreed.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
Carrier has arrived. The battle is won.
I am detecting several Banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken. We sleep no more.
Justice is served.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The time is now.
Upgrade complete.
Prepare to engage. Battle is won.
Warp field online.
We are poised for victory. Justice is served. Battle is won.
Karax. We are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of Doom. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Let us proceed. We are ready. Justice is served. Agreed. To victory. The battle is won. Prepare to engage.
Some experiments should never be done.
Time is now. Agreed. The battle is won. Zeratul. Justice is served.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field.
The enemy. Agreed.
Engaging the enemy. Mineral field depleted.
I spark the skies.
Carrier has arrived.
Mineral field depleted.
Anakparu. Justice is served. Prepare to engage. Azul. Time is now. To victory.
Upgrade complete.
Agreed. Time is now. Azul. Prepare to engage.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
No, I will leave that to you.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Time is now.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The power core is destroyed. Mobius core energy reserves dropping to 66%.
Excellent work, Phase Smith. Press on. Mineral field depleted.
Prepare to engage. Carrier has arrived.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
as one. Na Azum. Na Azum.
Our pylon is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Our pylon is under attack. You must construct additional pylons.
Prepare to engage. Anakmaru. To victory.
I am eager to strike. Please, justice.
We are with
Where do our enemies lurk?
Azum. Time is now. Zeratul. To victory. Agreed. Prepare to defeat the enemy.
I am eager.
Anakmaru. Justice is served.
Time for call.
We have met the enemy.
Your warriors have engaged.
Justice is served. We have met the enemy. Justice is served.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The enemy.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The platform's power grid is nearly offline, Hierarch. There is only one more core.
Well done, Karax. The attacks on the ship have slowed. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Justice is served. Agreed. The battle is won. Prepared to engage. The battle is won. Justice is served. Zeratul. The time is now.
The hybrid chambers are gone, and their solar right is ours. That went better than I'd hoped.
The time is now. Agreed.
Karax, Mobius Corps battle cruisers are warping away from the Spear of Adun.
Yes, I believe I have found them. It is no matter. We will not be deterred. The final power core has been destroyed. We must strike now. Hierarch, is the Spear of Adun secure?
Yes, we repelled the invaders before they could reach the solar core. Our weapon systems are yours to command.
It was my honor to serve. Fire!
Amon's hybrid facility lies in ruin. His hybrid armies shattered. And yet, for the briefest of moments, we lingered on the cusp of ruin. We endured because of the actions of one brave Templar. In the midst of darkness, I have seen a light. I have seen defiant hope. Karax of the Kalai, you were born a craftsman from a caste of engineers. But now, you stand as a warrior. Today, it is clear that the age of castes has come to its end. Today, we must all become Templar.
You wound me, Artanis. You strive to maintain this flawed existence, but you will not stop me.
Amon, I have destroyed your Terran army, eradicated your hybrid facility, and turned your servants to my side. All that is left is your destruction.
Impudence, Vat. You are insignificant in the face of the salvation I bring. You will come to Aiur and die.
He is gone. He is so arrogant. Just as he could look into me, so I have looked into him. His form is almost complete, and now he waits for us to return. He plans to bring the Great Fleet down upon us. There is a way around this. We have to eliminate the sacred psi matrix that powers Aiur, or we are all doomed.
If he intends to use the Golden Armada to stop us from destroying his body, then you are right. Destroying the psi matrix is essential. It seems this connection of yours has proved worthwhile. But it is time to free yourself from Amon. Sever yourself from the Kala.
I would relinquish all that I know.
It is the only way. Unshackle yourself from the past, Rohana, and step into this new age.
For the day long.
It is time for retribution. We will set a course for Aiur.
Hierarch, one of our combat units can be assigned a new faction through the console in the War Council.
Such hubris. To think that they could control what they did not understand. Oh, it's always hubris with the Terrans. Get too close to a black hole, and it will crush you.
We once thought the same of the Tal'Darim, Alarak. We believed you mindless and obedient slaves.
And we thought you were weak, impure, and unworthy. And yet now we stand together.
Perhaps we acted too rashly with Mobius Core. There may have been a different way.
Oh, Templar, is there ever a moment when your people do not doubt themselves? No, Artanis. Extermination was the only course. The hybrid leave nothing to save.
The deeds of a Templar suit you, Karax.
For the entirety of my life, I have given myself to the art of creation. My war has been one of design, a battle against obstacles that hinder optimization. I am a faithsmith, and will always be my first calling. But as times change, those who were not born true Templar can become so through their deeds.
Then ready yourself, Templar. You will be needed.
Hierarch, the Purifiers are impressed with your leadership. They clamor to strike at the heart of Amon.
Friend Phoenix, they are impressed equally with yours.
Yes, they have chosen to follow my command. Leadership is new for me, as is everything else.
I had not intended to become Hierarch. I questioned the decision. There had to be someone more worthy. Do not fall into the same mental traps I did, my friend. The Purifiers follow you for a reason, as the Dalam now follow me. Self-doubt will only cloud your decision-making.
You speak truth, Hierarch. You speak as a leader.
The Golden Armada has devastated the sector, Artanis. I know we cannot engage them directly, but this must not continue.
Rohana, before you freed yourself from the Kala's grip, did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw Amon's end. As the Firstborn created the Kala, the Xel'naga were disturbed from their slumber. They felt an absence within the void itself. They discovered Amon and his followers at Xeris, and a war among the gods erupted. Amon unleashed the Swarm.
And the Swarm consumed the Xel'naga.
Only a fraction remained within Ulnar. In the final confrontation, Amon was felled, but he was not defeated. He returned to the void, twisting it with his hatred. His servant, Narud, machinated for eons, seeking a body to sustain his master.
The hybrid.
A stepping stone towards the host body he now forges upon Aiur. His plan is almost complete.
We are still here, Rohana. And he can be defeated again.